Adishma mami mamuni na aha emo makwaba edeba United Television so ebrason se ensema osamufu asemu semi fambe somo se ewia prem to bre kasebo no mede bremo ye wo ship house Abeka Junction enkran na kasebo edwumekuo bi na asoma sene na mede kasebo yi ebremo this way chocolate drink de wo hia eni nso hie sanso and a special drink special ice water wunya bia ebeboa wo pa special drinks no womu ahodo bebre best point savings and loans best assurance neat food womu and asoma cinema mede kasebo yi ebremo na channel 360 ubenya kasebo yi nso ahwe bi ewo ho kasebo no de obeti ebi ne se omampani dada his excellence nana John Dramani Mahama edi atudwa senyame adom na oba ban mu a wobeboa ama yesi kasema akosoro no agina sanso ena ema MPP Women's Organizer edi atudwa senyame ya adom a ema afia bato ye ayekwa akoti wo mo hwe no wo nyina wo mo na so yi na afina bato no yemfa eniso Amampani dada edi atudwa senyame ya adom a wobehwe na krono a ekoso ewo nalarigu no wobehwe ama agina na eto ni nanso etwa sanso ena empanifo de atudwa senyame ya adom a eda etoso nyame ya adom a wobehwe na efoma gudi a eho nsem aye bibi babasa no omampani na adodan kwa akufado wonhwe na emu enda ho ensem wei ene ne ka ho ena mede ba beso mo se ewie prem to break kasebo nana ekua me ena mede kasebo yi ebremu omampani dada John Dramani Mahama de atudwa se nyame ya adom na so ba mu a wobehwe na yesika sem a akosoro no ano abrase esanse wo free aban mu no na dollar no eye $1 nanso wo free aban mu na nei wo kasa eye 16 cedis 7 pesos ene akwakoduru na wo ka sansem we abra okọ kopie mu ewo nalarigu eho eno de sansem yi atudwa.
It's not going to be easy because of the mess into which this government has plunged us, but we're going to spend the early years stabilizing the economy and stabilizing the currency. We left the CD to the dollar at 4 cedis to $1. Today you need 16.7 cedis to get $1. Inflation has eaten into everybody's pocket. And those who trusted government and bought government bonds, today they have lost their money. They closed the banks, sacked a lot of professional bankers. Today, some of them are Uber drivers, some are bakers, some are unemployed. We're going to come and put this country back to work. We have the men and the women to bring this country back onto its feet. And that is exactly what we're going to do.
Omampani dada John Dramani Mahama ekopie mu ewo northeast eho en wodi tudwa se nyame ya atom na so ba mu a we hu se akromfo atie si ho pa yi a wo mo ha wo madwen edwadifo ma wo mo pon anadwo no wo mo bafia wo mo kwa ahomache nso a eya no wo mo ho madwen yi pa enu nti wo mo ba mu a wo behwe na akromfo a wo mo tete wo mo nina wodi aposifo egu akwan mu ama wo.
NDC is the party that when we're in government people feel safe and they are able to go about their business. Unfortunately, since MPP has been in power, it is as if we are living under a curfew. In the night when you drive on the roads, there are no cars because everybody is afraid of armed robbers. When NDC is in power, you can drive at any time of the night safely. And so, I'm giving a hint to the armed robbers. NDC is coming back. We're going to make our country safe again. We cannot stand the situation where our mothers go to the market and when they're coming back, they've sold their goods, armed robbers stop them, steal their money, collect their mobile phones, and take everything that they have with them. We are going to come and fight armed robbery and make sure that we make Ghana safe again. We need it because if the 24-hour economy policy must work, then we must have safety and security in the country. So we're going to make our roads safe again so that people can go to markets and do whatever they want at whatever time of the day and be able to know that they'll get back home safely without being attacked and killed.
Finance Minister Honorable Mohammed Anim Adam wodi atuja se eka Ghana de eye Eurobond kano empanifo ahwe aka ho nsem nina awie sanso and what was se bondholders ni nina nso wo mani agiye pa esanse beboa ama wo mo ho ahare wo mu yi.
I am delighted, ladies and gentlemen, to announce to you that after all the negotiations, we have achieved an overwhelming success. We obtained more than 98% consent, which is significantly higher than the 65% threshold from bondholders following the launch of the exchange offer and consent solicitation in September 2024. And so the threshold we expected to achieve was 65%. What we have achieved is more than 98%. And this is the reason we are very happy about the overwhelming success of this consent solicitation. This impressive results surpasses international benchmarks and demonstrates the strong support of Ghana's bondholder community across Africa and in the international markets. It is for this reason I want to thank all our bondholders, the bondholder community, for standing by Ghana, for working with us to achieve this feat. As a result of this successful debt exchange, the country will exchange almost 13 billion US dollars in Eurobonds for new bonds in the coming weeks. This development, ladies and gentlemen, cures Ghana's default on international bonds, paving the way for normalized financial relationships with rating agencies and international markets. In a sense, Ghana has now restructured over 90% of its eligible external debt. Over 90% of our eligible external debt, marking a significant milestone in our economic recovery. We have achieved significant debt relief in record time. By this feat, we accomplished a remarkable milestone in our debt restructuring journey, completing our Eurobond debt exchange under 9 months. I do not want to assume that the other countries that have done their restructuring didn't do well. But compared with what they have done, ours has really been faster. And this is why I prefer to say our restructuring journey has been faster and bigger.
NDC amonyoko no ene ukona ukopie mu ewo north Techima North a MP awowo ho eye Mame Honorable Lawyer Elizabeth Ofosu Ayare na agare wodi atudwa se nyame ya adoma wo mo hwe se wo mo betwe MPP amonyoko ni mu pa yie na wo mo ntwimu a wo mo twu wo mu no eye 10,000 na wo mo di atudwa se nyame ya adoma na se MPP wo mo nya kwan a NDC fo no wo be yi o mako.
We have made remarkable progress in developing Techima North. From Togodom to Ofuman, from Jamatin Ponim to Asue, from Aruabu to Mesidine, we have seen growth. But we are where we are now because of all the support you have given me. And that is why I am here, standing before you today to seek your mandate once again. Together, we will continue the journey of progress, development, and prosperity for all. More importantly, our presence and contribution have been felt in the House of Parliament, and it is the natural discourse through the excellent representation agenda, something that eluded us from 2017 to 2020. This is the glory we must maintain.
Private matrimony ahodoɔ private matrimony ahodoɔ na wɔkyerɛ no kwan a ɔbɛfa so a ɔbɛto aba wɔn yɛn fa saa pɛkyerɛ wɔ yi ɛfa no adwuma sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a saa kuro yɛ fa yɛbɛto no bɔs no dodoɔ no a ɛwɔ ndc hɔ no yɛn nsa bɛka no nyinaa afei Ghana ni biara ɔde n'ani adi Ghana ama yɛ sɛnɛti no wonim sɛ wɔwura John Dramani Mahama NPP foto wɔn ho mpe ɔbɛsɛ abɛyɛ amaka yi bi ɛwɔ Ghana ha sɛ mewu MP papa menim MP papa bibiara sɛ mewu MP papa menim MP papa sɛtima no mowɔ MP papa. Yasi papa bia NPP fo akɔyi no a ɔnyɛ yɛma ne ayisabɛtɛfo gare ɛdi ano ne yɛ no wobɛdi wadanseɛ sɛ ayisabɛtɛfo so gare
Dr. Steve Mantia wono ene oye co-chairman edema Ghana Extractive Industries. Nene wo de ato aban enim say won hwe na Ghana ye former gudie ho nsem no won ma emu ena ho pefe ema Ghana fo.
Ghana Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative nechi ene say ye be ma fam gudie ene fam wo ye tun le ye memo hano ehu aba mfaso amatimemofo nyina emfi bebre ni Ghana yet to go in fear oha echi ebedane omaya ehia yen bubro enti no yekuye ne ye hwe kwan a ebe sachiraye ewo ye hihye mu said ebe ya gold tuo ane fam gold tuo ehu beba mfaso ama oman Ghana as mfaso ebreye Base mfaso no ebe konkan na se ebe kofom no ejina kwan a ye faso de sika ni diduma eni niema horo a ye de sika ni bi eye na eja se wo fango sika no udi koye edidie sika udi bo wo makohoma na se won fan ye japade a emre bi bezu a ye betu fango no manasa no de hu bibia ye de kire se mfaso di a ye nya free
The mining, oil and gas sectors play a vital role in the Ghanaian economy, while the mining sector's contribution to the country's gross domestic product, GDP, declined from 11.449 billion in 2020 to 10.105 billion in 2021, representing a decrease of 11%. It increased to 13.025 billion in 2022, representing a 28.9% climb.
What ma the various communities and chiefs, also one account for Sika, what just royalty, Yema, what they year. And a friend, this assembly, also one check, but what they year. Not just to present it on paper. But one chain real physical infrastructure now, why one chain now what is the canal here? But you did so bad the man, I remember. Now there will be some motivation, yes, so you be dear. Nyema basa rokodwa, yes, so yebabwa, na yemano, ya brain and one say.
Mrasha Bedwani ejina ho edema Ablekuma West Mpesiaso wasanso Minister of Communication and Digitalization Mame Esla Owusu Akufu nene wakasa no wadi tu dwa se omampani His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wakasa no wo hyebo a wodi so de woka bia wodi sise fom na wakansem we ni na abra wokopie mu e wo gbegbe se basic school ewo dansoman eho ena no wo mu bie wo mu kantin ano foforo na ho no de sansem we ni na etuja.
I'm glad that we'll be commissioning the 40-bed hospital next month.
or this month? Yeah, well, October until next month, near November. Okay. The Agenda 111, our 100-bed municipal hospital is also ongoing. If you go to Ebenezer Senior High School, you will see that Nana Rodankwa Akufo-Addo's not just a promise, he is a promise keeper. He is actually doing it. He is the only president or head of state we've had in this country who is building 111 hospitals at a go. Ebisida. It is possible and we are doing it. Ameke wonye wofe, wonfe. Jeyaka wobafe, wonfe. No for the naysayers. Go to Ebenezer Senior High School. You will see 3 contractors on site working to build our Agenda 111 hospital. Some of these Agenda 111 hospitals are going to be commissioned very soon. We've just started our own. We want to see it completed so that our own Ablekuma West Kolebu will be here for us. And we don't need to go anywhere for any medical services that we need. If we don't break the 8, they will never continue with that hospital. So if you want your hospital, vote number 1 to break the 8 for us to get the hospital. While projects which President Kufuor started were left in the bush, it's Nana Akufo-Addo who came to complete it. We don't want that to happen to our Agenda 111 hospital. So we will vote wisely. As for us in Ablekuma West, if I say I'm going to talk about the things we have done, we will not leave here today. So we've spoken about education. But please, if you haven't distributed the booklets and the leaflets, let everybody here see it. Ours is not a green book. You too see ni achira wase.
Communications and Digitalization Ministry, one more any data protection commission, and they warm can warm one boom at the Jumedie be a beshisha so cry, warm say a year artificial intelligence, one more be pound to my son ya beya, a beboa amagana, ya digitalization hono ayewi.
I need here, you soon the year a beboy, you soon the years what a bedi ya. Say any ya, MY. Say ni de ya M1 sakrata no ya draft to mpanimfo awe mu bia ma omo awe draft na ye de koto cabinet ni na no arehyem se October bosumi ya ye ba besimi de betumi awie na ye de akọ na anya sa penien na ahyase e de aye adwuma wiase afa na nyina ye na omo de ye adwuma e wo se Ghana so ye de ye adwuma UNESCO e de nhyehyɛ bi aba eno na yepa ahontoma ena waboa ye nyina ya no se yempensen mu ehwe se ye di ye ankomo ya Ghana he na gina ehi na ye gina edi na ye hia a ewo se ye sinto ben ene wo ho a ewo se ye hwe na ye so ano anamon ben na ewo se ye tu ti omo ye san hwe mu nyina na omo de krata na ba betu ye nim se ye ne mo tena se a ye san hwe mu nia ye nya ye ni enti mo nsoso mo ya mo nhyehyɛ ya monhwe ha. Almost say ye wie no so ano mo wie emmoa bi a sinto bi a ye hu bi a no mbeboa ye na ya nhyehyɛ ya ye de ebema ye nhyehyɛ mu no ne ye nhyehyɛ no ene ye anamontuo no edi mu na atumpon
eniema e wo se ye de toto akwan mu e wo Ghana ha a ebetimi ama ya sesa tani ye use ya befo fidie no na ya di atoto akwa bi mu ebeboa ebi bua nnwuma ebi bua individuals ebi beboa ye nkola a esua de mu central for ni ya ya abemu nnwuma nyina adesua a wo se ye sua ni yetimi ede za abefo fidie a ye de ye nnwuma etimi ye decisions ma ye so ye betimi dia ye adwuma ada na data protection ye di animu because ya na aban ya tu ye so say ye mu ankwankwa ho nsem ene wo mu se ne nnwuma yi so ye ho nsem no ho ban institutions use data no say no mo pe bia dia no mo use AI na betia yen etia beyond one person to community then to society nti bia ne ye de ani mu atwotwo draft in their control minister and say the minister dey call cabinet amayen na at the executive level no ma hwe de ekoso wo ewiase be bia edu say ne affect individuals in communities no wetimi aboa ya ye sa clearance na amayen.
But one of the things that came out for me was culture. How much African culture, both oral culture or practices, have been really captured in the way we are understood, and therefore the information technology will come accurately and read. How could they really be able to read? Because we know the way this algorithm really functions. It functions because the information has been fed in. But how could it be fed in? Because when people don't even know much about our cultures, where the languages are still lagging behind. I'm talking about local languages. Because in the local languages, you have the wisdom and the values and the practices really transfer, and wisdom that has transferred inside. So while we are addressing the issue of ethics,
na NA first deputy governor Edema Bank of Ghana Dr. Samuel Opoku Afari ene woma pa eye dwumadie bi ho ntoma kra wo se ebeboa ama woma womudi eye mobile money ene sika ho electronic ho dwuma no ebeboa ama na yeye na sa dwumadie womo pa no ho edi e won kranmantem.
As we gather today to inaugurate the Electronic Money Issuers Chamber of Ghana, it is important to recognize the need for a dedicated body to represent the interests of electronic money issuers. The timing of this launch is particularly significant given the rapid expansion of digital financial services and the increasing role of mobile money in the financial ecosystem. The digital payments industry has matured to a point where the unique challenges, opportunities, and risks faced by electronic money issuers require specialized advocacy and coordination. While the Ghana Telecommunications Chamber has played a crucial role in the broader telecommunications space, the complexities of the digital finance sector warrant a dedicated body to represent the specific interests of EMIs. It is imperative that I acknowledge the long-standing history of productive engagements between the Bank of Ghana and the Chamber. I encourage you, therefore, to remain steadfast in your commitment to compliance, particularly with cybersecurity, AML, CFT, and consumer protection requirements to ensure the safe development of a sustainable, innovative, and inclusive financial sector.
Saa chamber yi na edwuma ne sɛ ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ mobile money ɛne ne customers ɛne ne regulators ɛne obia bibi biara a ɛfa mobile money ho no pɔtɔ kasa bi ɛbɛka sɛ focus na yɛahwɛ ɛno ho nɔma yɛahwɛ ho research a yɛahwɛ partners a yɛne ɔmo bɛ engage Bank of Ghana titiri ɛna ɛyɛ regulator ɛma mobile money business nti yɛn regulator no ɛyɛ Bank of Ghana nti deɛ yɛyɛ no as an chamber no EMI chamber no ɛyɛ a lot of education a yɛbɛ educate subscribers ne aka sɛ mo bi amfra ɛnka sɛ ɔgye wo open na wo so odi ama no saa so na yɛn no yɛne banks no yɛne fintech companies no yɛne central bank yɛne Ghana Police Service yɛne Cyber Security Authority ɛso aiding kita ho a yɛbɛtumi afa ho a yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛbɔ saa mobile money fraud yɛ make sure sɛ ɛno so bɛkɔ kwa nti ade a yɛbɛhia sɛ yɛbɛ educate yɛn nia yɛ ho ne ehu sɛ obiara mobile money company bi amfra ɛnka sɛ ɔgye open nti obi fra no ne obɔ nkɔmɔ about anything with mobile money or the call no
na association leading the Mobile Money Advocacy Group Ghana MOMAG and the ho so atre EMIs chamber no ama they say almost so are recognizing the nedwumadia e course yi yeni age papa yensan say wo hwe yedwuma ya robbery any theft any fraud course no ha adwen papa yiye e wo your friends ye man especially mobile money agent and che bia na your members ni bi lost 200,000 Ghana cedis Kaswan so members ni bi comfort to share ne so that's 83,000 and che bia na koforu so 55,000 and also ekoye and since a friend say EMIC alanche eye omo dwumadie in fact ebe boa yen kese esan say bibi ni a ombetimi akasa ama aboa agent ama fraud ekoso no
Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation womoni adwumakuo bi akabom amenne wom akabom adua enua by 1230 ewo epoye farmantem.
Eyade a modene mo ye mpanyufo ebo ene se enipa asetena ne yendwumadie said ye essay the obroni fa ne say ye ecosystem ye ntumi nyina ne naso eni dwuma said ye sese di ede boa yen ema ya asetena mo adwoyen no wono mo de hyehye sonko agu akwan so a World Bank ede womu etumi no womoa eboa sede beya yebetumi atoto eniema yie womu eyi district aduonu ensia ya ye kasa yidie wo amantam ahodo enwotwe emu enumu kwa district ya omanfo wo ho so ebenya emu chefa wasi dwumadie botaye nyina ne se yebehwe ne yensase ehon nsenkaye ehon totoye afefom agudie etuo ene emfasode a esese emia ahodo a yetu fom agudie enya firimu sede ye krakra ye niema ye kokko ho nsam a eje nsrepe yakwaye ni nyina yebesiesie ama akonkan
ha ye ba probo wo yem project a ye as the ministry in the Ministry of Environment, yeah, nyama bebre. The environment so it encompasses nyama bebre. Enti asasi wase no ono na ye restore back. In the yen na enyim climate change awa be man sesan bebre be. India no besan te akokan ye obe restore him back. Ama yetuma predicted ende because do ma asasi na mababe dua mebro sande mimde June July in suboto. August September nso beto enti mesho bie nkrande wo maye ho kwan na ye ndua bebre asase no se ye do no ye hyew kra ye sa nyama enti do wa ogya ngura no gudo no na onpro na ye nya the natural organic manure no obema asase no wa ye rich enti mesre dem ogya hyehyw we have a new technology a ibotum za ache wa akrante sisa akrante kra ye no wo fie enti ye de ye be ye na akrante ye pa akrante awe wo maye nya akrante na yenja hona wo ngure nim na wonyi ne wondo ne emechiri bi fa nkofie nya dem na say extension ba akrante ba yi wefi Ghana yenya akrante ni bi po ne yare
ise nso to no asesa wa hwe bu ya eche rainy season no nso danto na nse na nso no start but minim sese ye dwedwe nua ebeboa ama nso to no so aba se nya tete no ne education no echo down no obi ati atete udue nua ebeboa ama bo so onoba ya odua no ayiyi nti education no cut down pa ma obi ehu at least we ye fukura no di nua kakra ebemu a wo eboa wankasa.
Na IPAC meeting na so Tuesday yi 1st October itwemu na isi editu dwa say eye edin hwehwemu no wode bi eba befa eye online ama obi biara wa anya kwan anhwe ne dimu no wanya bi ahwe na Ghanafo bi akere wo madwen afa ho.
I don't prefer any one of them. I prefer all of them because we have some people who can use the phone and we have people who are using the young phone. They cannot do it. Have you seen? So when we are using the polling station and the digital, I prefer the both. The former one they did, people are busy going to their work. So as for me, I did not check my own, you see. But if now the code come, I can check it on my phone, have you seen? Because people are busy going to work. They cannot go and queue.
Say that the police no better. Because if we say, yeah, vote or digital. And you know, say you know, police station or no, okay. Obi do number phone call maybe. So take it. How can the person go there? It ain't no man when I said I call the police station. No, the perfect.
Say any penny na ne kuta we yam we kuta be da na yam no so betimi aye so betimi aye wa yam so de ye na wutimi nya wa yam so a nye nipa nyina de kuta touch ibi
eni kwa so ye internet so because bu a we su yam we won so a wonim internet ni no so be ye dey internet in the emoa o ye internet ya no asa how in police station.
I think they should do the manual because it's not everybody who have phone. It's not everybody who know how to use the phone. Even your daughter cannot even access phone. It's not everybody who know how to use the phone. So I think the manual is not protected more than the phone, the internet one.
Smartphone bet na ko internet akwa check ndi so nko bana ze nko be check ma ya nka ni mo be boy internet no ndi se anu onye obi anu wo phone mimi se mi usu yam nti internet no mintimi nko hobi mintimi su nko di obi phone se me de ko check
ene yada woma womo eko eye abatoɔ no nyame yadoma 7th December no edi na wei na UTV ene nipa no mu bi etwetwe nkomo bi sa womo se nyame yadom na sa abatoɔ ba ne duru no womo kɔ hɔ no ma womo betumi ehunu ene ma anase wo nipa woda abatoɔ pepa no so no se ni nipa we no peso otoma ni nipa we no peso otoma no edien na ede be kyerɛ se nipa sei anaso mesisei ena obeto aba no edi ama no na sei ena omo kan
Say aba ye ba beto no afi December bosume de to so enso ye hunu party bia baby omuda wo mo omuda 1 2 3 4 ede kwa akopem dumiensa na de ba ko aka eye amanyokuo no wo mo a omo premier shebedofia konya wo mpeso ahodo so ede ama wo mo omo nso baby omubeda anhwe ye ansesan ye kakra ebeba esanse obi wo hono mo a na oni obi a wo premier shebedofia konya ama no e wo mpeso abisu na sansesan ye na ama UTV kase ye tiasi monten so ne adehye bi atwetwe nkomo bi so omsanye bia omunim se abato mredu na omokwa akoto aba wo premier shebedwafia akonya no ensesan kakra beba e wo baabi omubeda e wo ballot paper no so ana ne yenti nsema omudi tudwa
me de ani se menim se meto ama e bia president na menim se ne candidate no se ono no bebia metino ye adwumapade a meto ama no but ye juma sena me pena and meto ama me party am wum anyway by menim say baby a me dia meto ama no won dia da baby kra me hu bibia say
I didn't say nipa we na me beto aba no man no menim nipa kwa ni picture ne bibia dada nti weda woti number bia na number bia woti kura na menim say sa nipa kwa na meto aba no man nti no na menim nti no na me ko street akoto aba no man no newe no enti no a problem ya ni owosa no enti.
Well, I thought that it's consistent with where the president has been placed. So if, for instance, if it's MPP number 1, then the parliamentary candidate should be number 1. And if it's NDC number 8, then the NDC parliamentary candidate should be number 8. Okay, so I know how he looks like. I've seen him several times. And it will be easy for me to identify him.
Like me draw no, me di simple so na be there. Ebe eto ama dey me so mepe. Because say na say numbers no ehunya. Nti me ko na say me hu say we me simple na eda anu na ma to ama no. Me ko na eso anu so a. Na ma hwe simple no so na me di ama no.
Yeah, it be sisa. Esa say yan high o kan kwe center ha no. Hu say Patrick Boama ene Rashid Sadiq yeah ena ejina wa ndia other candidate na yebenya wa ha say bia PNC ana say gum ana say woni say obi antimi anyini ti ewo okankwe center ha na je say akoye honorable Patrick Aboama ene Sadiq nti say Aboama number 1 ya na say Sadiq be there number 2 je no betimi asesa instead of say ka Sadiq ebekoye number 8 no ono candidates bi antimi amebo wura mu a beto ato aso a matimi akoduru saa 8 na Sadiq ne bekoda no nje se ho no na abotia wo
na yenko piem e wo Zenu cluster of schools esukufo a wo mo wo ho ene wo mo de atudwa se ensori enyema wo mo ye wo ho na ene wo mani nyi ho kra esan se asensori no age wo mo sukuu no aboso
adesuafo ni bi edeto yenim se omusuku na omusuade wo mu no sese die twa asase ni bia ye de ama amomusi asodan ewoso na eyade ba kwa ahometiye pa esanse se koba ne sa asori ne ba ho no mu anya de beboa ama adekire ne adesua na omusua no akoyi ede ama wo mu omukire mu asase na eda school ni so no omu de ye niema hodo bebre na afensu daach bi kura no omususu betimi ede esidan bia omu de omakosem atodwa
school dan ye dos wo school class name more than 100 or class back nyanya quantity was nti pese asase we no en person betoma asori for pese aban asan be see school fufro amaye na yesu if I come so ade na yesu abrabo enye yi
che pese aban boa na yensi school dan bebre sanse ye wo class ni dos nti ye ntumi ntina class ensu ande machicha nche ade ma ye nti ase nti yesu aban se on share assassin no on school dan bebre my no on library and a computer lab
ye pese assassin but I church for because class one your dos no she work class no too much or some see school for so that maybe you be separate am kakra ana school where your doors any library any hwi nti e pese am fa asasi we library emfa my asasi church for no mu doors ebi krampo wa ya nti ye pese am fa asasi we library my
sisi ano ya work class no ye mia mono deck tutumi se nipa mienu na eti so nti ehia na ma bebre e wa ase ebi ti se computer lab any science lab sisi aye o form 3 o mu se nti computer lab agi se e different school na e ko ye nti esre mo beje asase ni free o mu se na mu fanya ade papa mai.
We are trying to fence the whole school se na be ya enkwala na e school no they will be secure. Na mbom no sa sorry ba bebe ha na won ba be ye dede atia enkwala no ye hia other things like lab centers, any library, any other things. As I say, Ashama here we need so many facilities to promote our education in Ashama here. Intini yes, say Sabayin no etie be pamnichau KKD sa government school mu ha no say no. Omra no be boa ye.
Yesre aban asase no mu gia fi yensem. Nkola ni nyina nkola no mu doso edan ba ku nkola no doso mu bebre. Yesre aban say ayi asori for na egi asase na free yensem ti yesre no on be do first one on be twa ayi asase no hu nyina nhia moto nyina nkola no post kwa na moto nyina ninam ayi compound no bebre aninam no mu bon nkola no moto ebubo nkola nti yesre aban ye kotoje gu form ye pa no twa be twa first one fa hia asase no hu nhia maye yesre na
Yekopiemu ewo asoye mantemu a timamufo a wo mo wo wasa atwebesa ene wo mo bon aban na baso yie pa esanse wo mo kwan no aban ahyase eyema wo mu
adehye yi ede na asie sonko akọ ama aban se na daroma omudi omakosem eto nanim se omakwan enye emua makọ ne abedie nsem nkoyie emua emomomfa enoban po enfri efuomo emma aban eye asutie a sesei odi ose ayoyo enu nkoda nchen kromu hodom no adehye dodo na ene dokoko na nansen koko bontum aban ede aba se koko boto bia no ya peja ebonim akọ 3000 Ghana cedis no omo se esha no omo hwe ni mu senka aban be peja mu akọ 4000 de kọ 5000 esa se niema omudi dua koko ne ho adwuma nyina no ebo ekosoro a eno nso mo de ho nsem etudwa
nienti yeda aban asese yesu wakai ya waba ya chen odi ni sabe kan ye kwan a asei na ka first na aban wa ma ha be ye kwan no na ka apifo ko awoso a gisa otramoto so na apifo so awo aka no otramoto so mi hu bida ya titi ya ma okodru kwan po na nipa no ahwe ne kran na nsu ene nyakopo ya adom odi ni sabe kan na ya sro se odi ni sabe kan eye elesin yai se wanya nuntam kakra no mo agya ye kwan no na chese ya kam ye besra ban no se odi ni sa kan de ye besra nu se ofa onyama yen ye mpese baba ni se ekwa akoto aban tina aban di sa anyama we nyina ebesisi ho nti ye pani choice se opese o ye kwan ni maye onyama because aha sitina de ye dimpa kwan su nye o fi ha ekọ wasa atobiasa obebre saa nyama chi ni ho a obefa ni bibia ye din wa ha because motors na ekọ ba ka bia entumi nkọ enti ye hu se odi saa nyama ya besisi kwan so o siesie kwan na mai ama ye ni aso dia aban ni pese onyema ye ni ti ye ni aso we hu
obi are na say de no kwa moto asem say we hwe na ebia yankodu na de asemboni akoto ye wo kwan mu ono ho nti esra ban say ma ofa dada bi embe dada ye na ye kwan etum na say tomu a enya ye wasida ye de beda aban no ye do no bai na koku na koko price odi bre no in fact ye ni so say odi bre na mu ye wo yawdi say pejem kakra kodu 4,000 5,000 crampo a na ka eye na mum ankodu ho nti say ye calculation na say still now ye wo fom nti aban owo hu bibi kakra onye maye na ye nyina ye kuma ento ye yem
ehun say aka be 3 months e betu aba ansa na ehun say wo bodi machine say abegu ye kwan so a wo ma betwe kwan na maye na mum de esra aban ni say bebre apenfo a wo krom ha wo mu nyimra ye bedi wo mu ba say ye beko hospital na say baby sa no e na wo ye hu kire moto na fa wo mu bebre no ye de moto no fa wo mu ye kwa enye wo mu nyina na wo mu san re eba fie enti ye sra ban se wode ni sa be ka ye kwan enye bato enti ombo na so be hwe kwan no na wa ye ne yie e de ma yen e ma yen so ye atumi afa yen tuma pa afra e wo wasa east atwebesa ye hwe enro petrol a ye toto ansa na ye de eye efu ehu adwuma no e wo mu se waboa yen se watu kokomo de aba eye 3,000 e mo ye sre no o sampaja mo ma yen na ye wa ho kire mu e wo ekwa adwuma ye no.
Jacinta Okansi oye Ghana ni kakra eno sanso eye alata ni kakra Queen of Comedy nyame ya adoma ochna 5th of October ya wode ne comedy show bi ebe hyehyɛ so a enya asem kuma akra na ne comedy show no ni din eye Sugar Mommy of Accra enya asem kuma akra nti nyame ya adoma ochna pani na kohwe.
We had a one-night stand. Then the woman came back on top. And now Jacinta is back as the Sugar Mommy of Accra.
You see that for only this country, you go to drive for road. Traffic light says red. Policeman stand, say go.
Ghanaian Nigerian Queen of Comedy, Jacinta Okansi, assign Akenya ni hubiemu. Odin pastor Jumedia, aya wotai ede ebano, assign edi ashishasu biemu. October 5, 2024, National Theatre, na weno tipobwa edasoni, Sugar Mommy of Accra. Ose afi we de ni yedutwemu ai wode empase oni gu akwanmu no na wasanso the music performance enso ekọ e the amount ose tie empase we na siria so wonfe uwie nso a wasan atenyum Afrikwampa band na fenso keche ho e de agyeji wani atwa onase ama wankasa wahunu se ampa. Tomorrow,
the day of the Lord, the 5th of October 2024, I'll be having my 3rd comedy special dubbed Sugar Mommy of Accra. Umpewe na upede. What do you pay? Come on now. Leave the house. Come and have a good laugh. I am inviting you to come because comedy is good for your body. Comedy is good for your lungs, for your hearts, for your soul. And comedy drives away bad spirits. So this is what you need. My biggest inspiration is that when people come for the show, they are happy and they want more. I mean, if this doesn't inspire me, what else will? On the 5th of October, tomorrow night at the National Theatre, I am telling you to expect nothing but the best. When the name Jacinta is mentioned, you know what to expect. Premium entertainment, and that's what you're going to be getting at the National Theatre of Accra tomorrow. So please come in your numbers and have a good time. So on the night, I have myself as the headline act. I have Josh Too Funny, America's Got Talent superstar, coming from Nigeria. Clemente Suarez, our very own Superman. Obi Amponsa is on, MJ the comedian is on, and of course Jeffrey Notte will be giving us some good poetry. Also there's music, you know, there's Kwampa Band, and there's the dynamic duo Check. All right, so see you tomorrow live at the National Theatre of Accra, 7 p.m. sharp. Please don't be late. Miss Real, see you tomorrow.
If here we come out, amen, she wants to tell you
she'll first ask you, you know the name, right? She go mention her name 3 times. Efia. 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 She go spell them. E-F-Y. We no go school.
Yenjina we so na yen try your husi mambra ya ba bongo di fara e di agudi mu nsem e peprem